Hi, welcome back. So it's the time right now to get an overview of what we will be doing over the 6 weeks in the capstone. Before we talk about sort of the content or the deliverables for each of the modules, let's briefly review the structure of the whole capstone itself. Given that the deliverable for this is much bigger than what you have done in perhaps a weekly exercise in any of the earlier courses, we needed to make sure that the structure we put together allows for smaller deliverables in each module or each week, and that provides for effective rubrics to allow for good peer feedback. And the idea is that as you get feedback along the smaller deliverables each module, you can actually improve on them before you submit the final document at the end of 6 weeks. Depending on the number of learners in the course, we will have some giveaways for the students, and the top submissions will be reviewed by a panel of industry experts from Granger and Bosch tools as well. So to start with, module 1 will focus on understanding the firm, the product, the industry segment, and your submission will focus on showing what you have learned as a basis for starting out on solving the problem that you will hear about in another video from the client themselves. Module 2 and 3 broadly focus on applying what you've learned in the marketing analytics course. So you will talk about the consumer decision journey in this context. You will look at data sources, the question, the data sources, and reporting on that data. Building on from there, module 4 and 5 will broadly correspond to the discussions you had in the digital channels courses. So there you will focus on the marketing strategy, what role digital has in that strategy, and whatever strategy you recommend in that stage, we will also ask you to talk about what do you need to do to make sure that this recommendation that you're providing will actually work. So we will ask you to provide a test and control plan to evaluate if your proposed strategy works. So that's the end of week 5. Now, in the last module, you'll bring this all together and you will leverage the peer feedback that you've got over the past weeks to improve any of those recommendations and put it together into a coherent digital marketing plan for our clients in the capstone. So I'll look forward to working with all of you in this capstone and helping solve a real world problem. Thank you.